Good afternoon and welcome to Sports Palava Live. My name is Ken Ochonogo. Today, where are we going to? We are going to the Emirates Stadium. But we're not going to see the footballers because somebody, actually, he was born in 22nd of October, 1949. They call him the Prof. But he came into limelight when he coached Monaco, when he won the league League One then in Monaco. And after a few years, he left France and went to Japan. Kagoya Grampus 8. That is where he won the Emperor's Trophy. And along the line, Arsenal said, Brazil could no longer need you. And he said, yes, there is one professor, best circle man, who is in Japan coaching. And when it was announced, one of the papers in England asked a simple question, Arsene who? And you can see the rhyme, Arsene, Arsenal. Forget the Wenger, that is his surname. His father was actually a coach. His father coached the village team. Probably that was where the inspiration started. That's when the urge to be a coach. If I cannot have a good playing career, probably I will be a coach. He came into England at a time when, yes, there was just one ruler, and that ruler was Manchester United. He was actually appointed on the 30th of September, 1996. He resumed on the 1st of October of that year. And in only his second year, he won the league and the cup double. That was in 1998 for Arsenal. Unprecedented, unheard of. But then here is a foreigner who speaks French, whose English is not that clear. But then he is a champion. He brought a brand of football to England, and with economy too, because he looked, to the young ones and pushed them up. Under his tenure, Arsenal has 3 league titles, about 4 or 5 FA Cup trophies, and then numerous domestic titles, and also they built the Emirates Stadium. After 93 years at Highbury, they moved over and built the Emirates. They handled economy, prosperity. In fact, the cost of watching Arsenal is the costliest, the match ticket is costliest in England at the Emirates Stadium. But then there is always a beginning and also, maybe probably, an end. Because on ground playing against West Brom, the fans said, thank you, Wenger. Thank you, Arsene. But probably it's time for us to sign our divorce papers. It's time for you to move on. We've conquered England, but never Europe. We went 9 years without winning a trophy. We have endured enough. Thank you for the FA Cup. Thank you for everything you've done. But can we shake our hands and said, let's just shake and say goodbye. I'm the impartial arbiter. But I tell you, I have 2 Gunners fans in the house. One saying, it's time for the man to go. The other said, no. He is our coach. Why should he go? So I want to start with the man who says, Arsene forever. The one we call senior editor. Osarete is back. Osas, how are you?
Thank you, my brother. See, you have said it all. It's an achiever. With what you have just said, and you can say Arsene Wenger is an achiever. Silent one. You see, somebody who has won everything in France, in Japan, and in England. See, let me quickly tell you something. He came, he saw, and he has conquered. And I don't know why we should now come up to say he should go. If I give you his achievement.
Go ahead.
If I give you his achievement. Okay, let me just quickly
go ahead,
his achievement. He was employed on the 1st of October, 1996. 2 years after, like you said, he won a double, FA Cup, and after that he has won 11 trophies. 3 FA Cup, 3 league titles, 5 FA Cup, and 3 Community Shield. Outside that, he has contributed virtually to everything Arsenal. Building of the stadium, raising of the youths. We have sold more than 200 million in terms of players. So tell me, why would anyone want Wenger to go? If he goes, the question I always ask is, if Wenger goes to who are we going to bring in?
We'll leave that one first.
See, let me ask the question first. If Wenger goes, who are we going to bring in? The person that will come and bring down our profile, or the person that will increase our profile? You can't do that. Let me quickly give you a little bit of his profile. After winning the FA Cup and all, he has played 966 matches, won 558 with a percentage of 57.9 and a goal difference of 857. That is an achiever. After that, he went on. He has recorded more victories as an Arsenal coach than any other coach. He has won more trophies as an Arsenal manager than any other coach. And since he replaced Bruce Crouch in October 1996, he has remained infallible. He has remained one and only Prof. Wenger. Arsenal definitely cannot do without him.
So he must stay.
He must stay.
He's a gunner too. Harrison Brazil.
It's a pleasure being here.
Why do you believe it's time for Wenger to shake hands and move on?
Well spoken. Well spoken. As Wenger is a great coach. You can't take that away from him. You can't live in the past. That's one thing I want to remind him. Everything you've done in the past is in the past. The present must continue into the future. As Wenger as a coach has given its all to Arsenal as a team. But a time must come that you must take a bow. And I think the ovation is loud right now for Arsene Wenger to take a bow. Listen, this is a man who brought his best. But in the current day, he lacks tactical input in that team. A team that goes out to play, they lost at home, they lost away, and you sit on the bench, arm full, that's what you call a coach? Wrong. Secondly, 9 good years is no small year.
It's not Gary.
My man, put together, no trophy, and you say such a coach should stay. We've seen coaches who come into a club, 1, 2 years, you don't get them trophy, they sack you. Real Madrid is a good example. And you're telling me 9 good years. And money.
It's not your time. It's not your time.
No.
It's not your time. It's not your time. No, I will tell you.
Okay.
I did not interrupt when you were giving your intro.
Go on.
Then secondly, he said something that is a professor of economics. Agreed. And in economics, there's what we call diminishing return. That is the level Arsenal is right now. So the professor himself should know that time don't reach to go. Waka. Only when I waka come, you go waka go. Then, one more thing. Arsene Wenger is a one-dimensional thinker in his current time because age is catching up with him. Factually, if you look at this man, that team lacks cohesion. Or how do you explain a team that has Sanchez? No, those are midfield. I'm talking about attackers now. Cazorla, Welbeck, and yet frailty comes into that particular team. They can't score goals. Please, the man should go. He has tried. We applaud him. We won't buy him whatever he wants anywhere in the world. Arsene Wenger must go. Please, and that is the fan call, not just the board right now. The fan all over the world is saying Arsene Wenger must go.
Okay, but he now has a simple question. Who do you go from here?
Exactly.
Yes, okay, let me answer him. Nobody is indispensable.
Is anybody indispensable?
That's all.
I disagree.
Okay, go on.
See, last year, FIFA came out after doing whatever they want to do, statistically, and came out to say the best coach in the world for the last decade, past 10 years. You cannot take it away from him.
Is it FIFA or the...
FIFA statisticians. History statisticians and FIFA came out.
That was statistical. That was statistical.
FIFA.
That was statistical.
They had something to work on.
Exactly.
You can't take it away. Have something to work on.
That is why.
You can't take it away.
Please don't disturb. No.
At this time now, you must understand it.
Okay. Let's take it after the other.
Okay.
The former coach of Arsenal, the one that brought him to the Emirates, came up to say, supporters across the world, they don't know how to say thank you to a better coach or to a good coach. Somebody has done well, capital base has increased, everything has increased. You want him to go. Do you want, see, let me use one word, permit me to use this word. Our players are like better players.
Even the coaches like better
players, they are players, other teams, many of them have gone, went to Barcelona, they couldn't succeed. The other clubs, they wouldn't succeed because these are players we bought with kobo. Wenger will bring them in, train them and to become world beaters. So because of that, if you sack a Wenger, I keep on asking Arsenal supporters, if you sack a Wenger today, are you going to bring in a Mourinho who will sack everybody and bring, do we have that money to buy players?
Let me ask you this, Osarati. If the supporters worldwide, like you have just
what
said,
do they know? Supporters, excuse me.
I was coming here now.
Go ahead.
No, I'm coming here.
No, I said what
Don't touch him. Don't touch me. Touch him.
Supporters are necessary.
He's there. That's the guy.
The supporters are necessary.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
In a club.
But supporters, we always, you see, They want winners every time.
Obviously.
It's not possible.
But look at
now,
it.
in 2005,
in a club,
after Arsenal won
the
FA Cup,
supportership base
Manchester United,
and the silver way you pick up is
we want to
important.
build our own stadium. Send the better players, send all your good players, let us build our own stadium. He sold Vieira and many of them.
Okay, hold on.
And they gave him
Hold on.
For the next 10 years.
But if they ask him to sell players, why did not sack him?
No.
The board is not saying to go. The board cannot afford to sack Wenger.
No, the board and Wenger.
Let's go home. Join us now if you want to be part of this. Should he go or should he stay? The professor of economics or the professor of football, the man who plays the apostle, according to Van Gaal, who plays apostle of attacking football. Beautiful football, but we are saying after 9 years, the man brought a consolatory FA Cup.
50 years.
But don't you think that FA Cup,
to win the league,
it's something I will say here. Now that he won it, he will start winning.
Okay, let me give you a simple statistic because he has just spoken about statistics. Just this season alone,
yes,
Arsenal as a team has spent £66 million purchasing Sanchez, Chambers, Deboche, and Ospina. Where's the result? We're heading towards December.
Is that money?
No.
Is that money?
No, you say
Chelsea,
you say that's not money.
You said that's not money.
This is a coach season. Is that this season?
Yes, this season, 66 million. And yet no result.
What
kind of league are you talking about? Southampton spent more than.
No way.
They sold more than.
No.
They sold and they spent.
The bottom line is Arsene Wenger as a coach lacks the integrity right now, the current day.
Great.
No, this is not a question of Manchester. This is a question of Arsenal as a coach. First and foremost, we must establish Arsene Wenger is a good coach.
Yeah.
He has given his best.
And at a time,
yes, he must go at a time in life, you must give other people chance to do their best. And the diminishing return is setting in. It's time to